Okay, so we're doing another round of viewer tattoos. I think it's just viewer tattoos today.
All right, so this one says, "Hey guys, new fan of the channel. Thought I'd share a throwback to the cringy tribal days of tattooing with a take on the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke." Oh, I'm intrigued.
Could be funny.
Not much of a backstory to it, other than it being my favorite film. The character itself used to haunt me as a child, but as I grew older, it turned into a fascination. Would appreciate your take on how I could work my way downwards, other than tribal, to possibly form a half sleeve. Oh no, I appreciate the work you do and the awareness you bring to the new approaches of tattooing. I hadn't known about. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's the forest spirit.
I mean, it's not horrible, like for what it is. I don't even know that I would necessarily call it tribal. Like it's tribal-esque. It's not like the new tribal either, like that cyber sigilism and shit like that, or like neo-tribal where it's like a full bodysuit design. It's just kind of tribal-esque design, I would say. So it's not like old school tribal though. Like
Right.
you thought it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it looks like solid black, like it was done well.
Yeah, it looks like it was done really well.
I was expecting this to be way worse based on the story given.
And like I think like you could sleeve this like in multiple ways.
Yeah, I just think it's like it doesn't take up that much of the arm.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you still can't do.
But you could do like on the lower arm, you could do like a forest scene.
I could see like a whole illustrative scene.
Yeah, you could do an illustrative scene underneath, and
like
this can just be like capping it off.
Do like like the forest wherever the hell this thing's from. You know the movie better than I do.
Yeah, Princess
So then just
Mononoke.
do like a illustrative forest. You know, I would do like full color and even do some of the behind it.
That's what I'm thinking
build
too.
it out.
You could put like elements in because there's a lot of skin breaks in the like tuft of the fur on the neck there. So you could bring the color from the forest scene sleeve
Oh yeah,
up,
you just build it behind the whole thing.
right? And you can get those little clicky spirits in there. You can get the wolves in there.
It doesn't take up like too much of the arm where it's like this is your arm now.
No, you have lots of options, and you have lots of options for the style that you can do the bottom into.
Yeah, I just think that they should do the whole thing consistently now, though. Like, if you don't want to do more tribal, then whatever it is you add, then that becomes the rest of the arm. And
Yeah.
this is just like
The whole rest of the arm.
This can become a feature of that sleeve, though.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you can, like, it doesn't sound like he hates this thing.
No, I like it.
So,
I think it's really nice.
Oh, I don't mind it either. It's just, it doesn't sound like he's looking to cover it. So,
But I don't think you need to do the rest of the sleeve in this style necessarily.
I mean, you could do some other things from Princess Mononoke in this style as features, right? Like, what else is from that movie?
There's like
Other than
there's the wolves and there's the boar.
So yeah, do like a wolf or a boar somewhere in the same style maybe, and
Yeah.
do like a color background.
And there's those little, I can't remember what they're called, the little white guys, and they like their heads little rattle.
I don't know Studio
Or
Ghibli
like
stuff as
Kodama
much.
or something like that.
So I didn't watch these as I was growing up. Every girl that I've been with loved these movies, it seems like. But I think it was like, I don't think it's necessarily more that it was for women, but it seems like more women watch these movies than men.
This one is violent, so
Oh, I'm not. I mean, they're great movies,
yeah, they are great movies.
but I spent more time with other things, I think, as a kid than Studio Ghibli.
You weren't
so.
a giant anime nerd either,
No.
so
No, I dabbled.
JRPGs are.
I'm
your
excited
thing.
that we're going to watch Goblin Slayer season 2, though.
I'm so excited.
So
Anybody who hasn't watched Goblin Slayer needs to watch
yeah,
it.
get past the first episode. It's not that bad after that for, the controversial stuff.
Yeah,
they went
that's
hard on
the
the paint.
only controversial episode, really.
Realistically, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go to the next email. It says, "Hey Remy, I'm a collector. These are my Aztec/Mayan half sleeves. I love your channel. Let's take a
Short
look.
and sweet
Yeah.
and simple.
That's what I
And,
like. Don't make me read too much.
This kind of reminds me of that wood carving one,
Yep.
just because of the style and the shading techniques. And
I think
the
that this
depth
would
achieved.
typically more be stone, like the idea.
Yeah,
here.
the other one was wood carving,
But,
but like the same techniques of shading were implied here.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, like again, the depth that they're getting in this like middle section with this really dark shadow is absolutely insane. Like,
I mean,
a
I
really
don't
good
want to beat
artist.
the other one to death, but I like this one more because it's done more or less my only complaints about the other one, where the other one looked like the guy's arm was wood with some features here and there, like that were quite small. This one is like it's
The
stuff.
features are bigger, so you would like it.
Well, it's a stone texture, right? The whole thing has that same vibe, but like it's of things. The stone itself is just the medium, right? There are like these are feature pieces stacked, and the background is built in just to build them together,
Yeah.
right? Whereas the other one was like mostly background with some stuff there. So automatically, I like this quite a bit more, even though I don't really understand what the images are. I also think that like the subtle like light to dark shading here is really, really immaculate. Like those soft shades, when you're doing that, you have to have a lot of faith because there's very little. This took forever, but there's very little ink in some spaces.
Yeah, oh
You know
yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure. And there's a lot of like very light, like I just brushed it
Yeah,
in
exactly.
so
That's what I'm saying.
gently, like probably
Just
like
teasing it in.
20%. Just like the ever so just whoop.
So I think
Yeah.
I don't know if he meant to send more, but we only have this one, and I checked the email. So he said half sleeves. So I was
Oh, that's a
assuming that
bummer.
there
So
was.
we just got the one. Maybe
Yeah.
if you see this, your other one didn't send. If you have another one, we want to
Yeah,
see
and
it.
I would say make this into a full sleeve as well because it's definitely deserving of a full sleeve.
Especially with that same artist.
Yeah.
That artist did a really fantastic job. So the next one says, just wanted to send some of my tattoos for you to take a look at.
Bet you did. Let's have a look then.
It's
mean-
like a sugar skull Gomez.
This looks like a.
Pimp
I don't know if it's a
Daddy.
Gomez. Looks like a sugar skull pimp or detective or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell the idea was, but it's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I like the portions on his face. Like,
His teeth don't really look like it's biting that rose stem though. Like it's just it looks kind of detached. Like it doesn't really look like these were done at the same time.
he looks super dead too, like really corpsey. I really like the sort of cartoony style of this one.
The whole overall feeling of the color tattoo is different from the tattoo behind it. So I'm wondering if either the rose was done after or the guy was done before
Very
or
possible.
like after. It just feels like this was stuck together in a way that would look
Right? It's like, I have this rose. Can we put a guy like biting it between his teeth?
more or less because it doesn't look like the same artist did it.
Yeah.
Like even their blacks are different.
I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
So,
The
like-
styles are really completely opposite.
Yeah, I mean it's possible, and I don't hate either part of it, but the rose is better.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's confusing to look at, but I don't hate it.
Super fun. Fun fusion.
And then we have what is this an evil burger?
A burger monster? This is
Monster?
your nightmares after you've had too many burgers.
Yeah. I mean I like burgers too. I've never had a burger tattoo, but I like like whenever I think about like oh I'm really hungry I could go for you know what I mean. But there's no good burgers in this city.
Not in our city.
Like
we have to go 2 hours away to get a good burger.
Calgary is the closest place you can go to get a really good burger. Like there's decent burgers, but like you know what I mean? Like it's not amazing.
We don't have like a
There's
a
no
burger
local burger stand here.
Not that we're like, holy cow,
It's just chains.
we need to go get a burger from there.
Like,
Not
you're
like
eating
the
a
one
burger
in
and you're like,
Calgary.
How is your burger? It's like, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's like it's not special.
Like the one in Calgary, we like go to religiously whenever we're there.
I really like
multiple
this
times.
idea a lot.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
just think it's like very poorly executed.
I think
But-
the nose is where it loses me.
Like this thing is like a 9 out of 10 for like genuine inspiration,
For creativity,
and like maybe a 4 or 5 at execution.
I feel like
But I know what it is.
You know who I think would really like this tattoo? is Tanner.
He would, but like I want to see.
I feel like this is like.
I want to see the like really high level version of this tattoo.
I like this one.
That being said, I don't think this tattoo gets done really well.
It's
like
very Frankist.
But like I don't see anyone doing this tattoo really well.
Well, no, this is a silly tattoo.
Like if it was done really well, I feel like it wouldn't look as good. So
no,
I think it's got a lot of heart, and
I like.
So far, I'd say this is my favorite tattoo today.
Yeah, I don't have like anything bad to say. I'm really liking the melty cheese and the drippy ketchup blood.
I mean,
and,
I don't
like
no, because like the cheese wouldn't look like cheese if I didn't know it was cheese. Like if this wasn't a burger, that wouldn't be cheese. Like that doesn't look like cheese. I know it is cheese, but that doesn't look like cheese.
To me, it does.
No, there's nothing vaguely cheesy about that. Like not even close. But I know it is because it's But on that note, now I want a burger instead of chicken strips tonight.
Well, we can go on the hunt for a burger. I have an idea. Oh, see, this is another one.
This is the other. This is a counterpart, but this one doesn't have a rose in its mouth. It has a rose in its hair. But this rose is done worse.
The other one's not necessarily a rose, though.
No, but look at these flowers.
The flowers look considerably different.
Yeah.
I could see the same artist doing them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to say. This flower just looks more beat up. Like it looks like it was done earlier. Because like both of the portraits look really old.
I think they both. I don't know. I think the portraits both look like they had a bad heel.
Yeah, but like the flower in the first one looks newer, looks younger. Like look at the outline around the bottom of the leaf there.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's 20 years old. Then you look over here and this is nice and crisp.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't know. Maybe these were added in on maybe the other one was added later to make more sense with this one.
Maybe I like
because everything about this color looks.
I
older.
like the lady face. I really like the style of these tattoos. I think they're super fun.
They look like they were really, really well done to some degree, but they're just old.
Oh, I don't know that. I mean, I don't think that they're old.
They might not be.
I'm seeing things that I think are indicative to a bad heel.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Right.
But
like I'm thinking
that's just dry skin, though.
No.
I don't think this is. This is no way. This is brand new.
No. But there's like missing spots. Like even in the guy tattoo, like right here where that spot's missing, there's a scab there.
Yeah, there was a scab of some kind.
100%. So I just think that like more than anything, they just need a really good touch up because they just didn't heal as good as they needed to. I just think that they're
pretty old, though. There's some stuff in here that makes me think these are fairly old.
Well, only the person who has them could tell us.
There's a lot of blurring in the lines that look like they're quite old. Like there's a lot of telltale signs in an old tattoo, and you see these like lines starting to blob up. So I would be thinking this tattoo is at least 5 to 10 years old, is my guess. So
interesting.